The hidden truth about marriage and infidelity. Have you ever wondered why some marriages thrive on honesty and love, while others are built on deception and secrecy? How often do people say one thing but act in complete contradiction? Today, we're going beyond the surface to uncover what's rarely discussed openly. Why should you watch this video until the end? Because we're talking candidly, no filters, no sugarcoating, about what really happens in marriages and why some married women behave in ways that might seem, to put it mildly, unexpected. Let's dive in. The illusion of a perfect marriage in an ideal world. A married woman is steadfast, loyal, committed, and untouchable. She made vows, signed documents, and promised to stand by her spouse through everything. But real life isn't a fairy tale. When a married woman suddenly shows interest in another man, it's never by accident. Before marriage, she plays by the rules, reserved, selective, and presenting herself as a prize to be won. She's looking for a reliable man who will prove his worth. But once married, she no longer has to fight for anything. The ring is on her finger, the paperwork is done, and her husband is waiting at home. So why keep up the act? What she seeks now is different. Freedom, even if temporary. The attraction of the forbidden, he knows she's taken. Sometimes she even states it outright. I'm married. That should be a stop sign, right? But if he doesn't back away, a different kind of game begins. For her, it's about escaping routine, adding excitement, and feeling something new. For him, it's an opportunity. They both get what they want, and when it's over, they go their separate ways, satisfied yet unchanged. Surveys suggest that over 60% of men have had at least one affair with a married woman. Interestingly, 40% admitted that the woman initiated it. This challenges the common belief that men are always the pursuers. The risk of catching feelings. But what happens when emotions enter the picture? If the man starts to develop real feelings, the situation spirals. Falling for a married woman is like stepping onto a roller coaster with no brakes. The deeper he falls, the more he expects. But she never signed up for commitment. She wanted a moment, not a future. If he starts demanding more, he becomes a problem. And just like that, she walks away, leaving him behind, confused and heartbroken. Weird. The safety net of marriage. Why do some married women take such risks so easily? Because they feel secure. Their husband provides stability, financial security, and a home. With that foundation in place, they can afford to chase fleeting thrills. Unlike single women, they feel they have nothing to lose. This is why so many scandals, political, celebrity, corporate, stem from seemingly harmless affairs. Often, the person originally blamed wasn't even the one who initiated it. The unspoken rules of these affairs. So, what should a man know? 1. Accept the reality. These relationships almost never end well. If you get involved, understand you're just a temporary chapter in her story. 2. Don't try to change her. If she's looking for excitement, she won't suddenly transform into a loyal partner. When things get complicated, she'll leave. 3. Know your limits. If you play the game, be prepared to be discarded at any moment. Affairs come with emotional and even physical risks. When a marriage is filled with routine, chores, and unspoken dissatisfaction, the desire for something different skyrockets. Add in girls' nights out, alcohol, and opportunity, and the probability of an affair surges. The irony of stability. Many women dream of marrying a wealthy, dependable man for security. Yet paradoxically, these men often become too accommodating. They prioritize her happiness over their self-respect, hoping to keep the relationship strong. But instead of appreciation, she starts to lose respect for him. The more he tries to please her, the less attractive he becomes in her eyes. She begins to take him for granted and seeks contrast elsewhere. And ironically, He may not even realize his marriage is falling apart. The reality of affairs. For many women, cheating isn't about betrayal. It's about bringing excitement back into their lives. They rationalize it as harmless because their home, children, and marriage remain intact. But here's the danger. If she doesn't respect her husband and he tolerates her behavior, she becomes emboldened. She won't stop. She'll push the limits further. A marriage like this doesn't improve over time. It deteriorates. A cheating spouse is like sorts house that looks sturdy from the outside, but is rotting within. One strong gust of wind, and it crumbles. The man left behind. Imagine the husband as a man walking a tightrope over an abyss. He pours his heart, time, and money into the family, while his wife quietly shakes the rope beneath him. The harder she shakes, the likelier he is to fall. History is full of men, politicians, celebrities, businessmen, who risked everything for fleeting flings. And countless women, feeling invincible, pushed the boundaries until they lost everything. If there's no respect, there's no loyalty. And expecting a bad situation to magically fix itself is pure self-deception. The harsh truth, married women often attract other men because they appear low maintenance. No need for flowers, dates, or emotional investment. It's all about the result. But the danger comes when a man starts to see her as more than just an affair. These relationships thrive on zero commitment. She gets excitement. He gets an easy connection. But once feelings enter the mix, the whole thing collapses. Many men fall into the trap of thinking, she'll leave her husband for me. But in reality, she won't. She already has a husband. When pressured to choose, she'll always return to her marriage. The takeaway. Let's be clear. If a relationship lacks respect from the start, don't expect it to magically appear later. Marriage doesn't change people, it reveals who they truly are. Cheating is a choice, a weakness for some, a habit for others. To the men, stop ignoring red flags. Be strong. If you respect yourself, others will respect you too. To the women, what do you truly want? Are you building something real or just chasing temporary excitement? Life isn't a rough draft where mistakes can be erased. Every choice has consequences. Think carefully before stepping into a situation that could cost you everything. Now, let's hear from you. Do you agree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. The more voices we have, the deeper we can explore these topics. Until next time, take care. Please subscribe my channel.